Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and this is Around the World in 30 Days. And this is the last layout for Around the World in 30 Days because it's the 30th of August, which I cannot believe. So I am going to use the Scenic Route or Scenic Route by Echo Park. And I've used a little bit out of here, but not very much. I'm going to show you the back. There's a couple stickers missing, but that's about all. And I think I've used one or two ephemera from the kit. I have the frames and tags and the ephemera. And like I said, I think I've only used one or two things out of there. So I've got papers, stickers, embellishments, and these two pictures to use. And that's all I'm going to use for this. So let's see how this goes. So the first thing I did was go through the papers, and you get two of each of them, which I really do like that because then if I like both sides, I don't have to feel like I have to make choices. I'm very indecisive. So I pick this really busy paper because I have the goal of really just using up some ephemera and getting these pictures on this layout. So it's not going to be the most fancy. It's not going to be the most, fabulous, as you can tell by the fact that this layout took me 22 minutes and this video is 9. So originally I had it cut down to like 12 or 11 or something, and I thought I could probably cut this down to 5 minutes. But I felt like if I cut it down to 5 minutes, it would be like done in a flash and I couldn't talk that fast. So I picked this piece of blue plaid paper. It was a scrap. I just cut the branding strip off and put that down. And then these two pictures are 4x6 and I trim them a little. And I mean, you can see how little because they are matched up next to each other. And I taped the back of them together so they would stay lined up. And they are not a perfect lineup. You can see a little bit at the top where it doesn't line up, but more so at the bottom because like the little sugar container at the bottom is almost fully on one side and then partially on another, so it doesn't line up there. But the way that they're sitting at the table and the way I took the pictures almost make it look like it's one big round table, like one of those old panoramic pictures. So I enjoyed that. So I lay out all of my ephemera. I didn't make you watch that part, but I do have, or I did leave in this part where I went through a lot of it. So what I did was I first narrowed down the off-white things because I knew I wasn't going to use those. They would disappear into this paper, except for I do have one and I'm not going to put it down straight on that white or off-white paper. But everything else I pick kind of goes in that reddish color or the blue. And I also take away anything that talks about passports, traveling the world. We're on our way back from the beach and we stopped at Cracker Barrel to eat. I'm really looking for things about wandering. I really wish the one that says good things come to those who buy plane tickets. I wish it said to those who wait, like the old school adage, because we had to wait a while for the table. I mean, our food was good, but we were really, really tired. So I'm looking at a couple things to put here to block this gap in the middle where you can, like I said, it's very obvious that this is not one continuous picture. And so I put this something about adventure between the two pictures, so it pretty much covers all that weird stuff that's not lining up right. So I have left on here the ephemera that I'm considering, and I definitely am going to get rid of that. I had those two red ones both said the same thing, so I was trying to pick out which one I wanted. And then that brown one had a good phrase on it. I really liked it, but it was really tall and I feel like it would have looked better next to the picture, and that obviously wasn't going to work with this big huge picture. So I start moving things around. I'm thinking I'm going to use this brown banner because it's different, stands out on this paper. And this little hello there I thought was a cute little word phrase. So I pull in the stickers to see what I want to do. I go ahead and put this ephemera piece down. And I start to put that maroon one down and I just don't like it. Like it's not fitting right, like something's missing. So I grabbed this piece of paper and I am going to trim about 1.5 inches of this. And look at that gorgeous paper. Now, Echo Park is not always my favorite. I do like their collections, but sometimes parts of it are hard to use. But this paper with the map on it that's black is so cool and different. So I tear this whole piece all the way down and left it 12 inches. And I am going to tuck that straight edge into the top part of that blue plaid paper, because that's going to give me a little bit more space to put ephemera pieces and not have them have to battle with the background paper. And so I love that it gives me that torn look, as well as gives me a little bit more of a landing space for my goodies, because I am going to use a handful of goodies on this layout. But this layout is 100% from this collection. I didn't pull anything else, not even ink, not even ink. I will put a date on here with a pin, but that's the extent of the non-Echo Park scenic route stuff. So I get these down. I've got this thing that says, "Are we there yet?" The other thing says, "Let's travel and make memories together." We totally did that. And then the other one in the plaid says something like, "You're the one I want to make memories with or travel with," or something like that. I picked the blue. I feel like the red wasn't the same color red as everything else on the sticker sheet, which I think is weird. And I didn't want to use that yellowy color because it wouldn't have stood out as much against that other yellowy brown color and the camo also. So I decided to use the blue, although I could have used that plaid, I suppose, but that's a little too much of that. And I matted on the soft white because it's going to partially come over onto the paper, also because it is going to go on that blue tag. And I didn't want the blue word to disappear. So I just matted on a little off-white scrap and fussy cut pretty close around the outside of it, so it gives you that definition. And then I put that down over the two little banners, which I really do like. I think that turned out really cute. And then I look through the stickers to see if there's anything else I can add, because I'm trying to use some of this stuff up, but obviously I'm not going to put the Eiffel Tower or something about a passport, the globes. I don't need that stuff. So I'm just looking for a little something else. I add this camera in, and I like that. And then I'm going to pull a word banner off of here as well. And it just says destination, because while we didn't have an official destination, this is what, we wanted somewhere to eat, and this is what we decided on. So I'm just going to stick that right here and break up this plaid a little bit. And then I'm going to call this done. I'm pretty sure I do not add anything else. And I'm going to show you the close-ups, which are super simple and easy. Like I said, I got this done in like 20-something minutes. And that was with faffing around about a couple things and laying out all that ephemera. So I am so grateful that you all have come on this adventure with me. I would love for you all to come back tomorrow for my layout share. I will go through all of my Around the World in 30 Days layouts. I will also be going through all of the hops and things like that I've participated in this month. So there are quite a few layouts to share with you all. So it's going to be like a 20-minute video, but hey, today I'm only giving you a 9-minute video. Does that help? So anyway, I hope that you all have had a really, really wonderful day, and I hope you'll come back and see me really soon. Happy scrapping.